I haven't even set up the camera yet. I at Richmond, what do you call it? Richmond International Speedway for the running of the Toyota Owners 400. What a idea I spent here. The first time in a couple of months. We are back here live for the NASCAR Microsoft Cup Series here. But let's go ahead and go over right now like that. Let's go back. Let's go over what's been going on in the first 8 races on the season. So currently, Kyle Busch is your points leader right now, and as well as Ryan Newman in second place, 10 points back. Both have 1 wins. Oh, no multi-win season for any of these drivers yet, but this is the racetrack to do it, because mostly everyone on the pole pretty much has a chance of easily winning this race. At least over 75% of winners are produced inside the top 10, and most of that is from the pole position. So you will see if Jimmie Johnson, who is the pole winner, will end up doing the same thing. Let's go and look at our rundown of our starting lineup. So once again, Jimmie Johnson starts on the pole. Beside him is Kevin Harvick. Second row, Jeff Gordon and Matt Kenseth. Third row, Carl Edwards and Tony Stewart. Fourth row, Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski. Fifth row, Truex Jr. and Kasey Kahne. Sixth row, Austin Dillon and Denny Hamlin. Seventh row, Dale Jr. and Jimmy McMurry. Eighth row includes Ryan Newman and AJ Allmindinger. Ninth row is Clint Bowyer and Kyle Busch. And 10th row is Trevor Bayne and Justin Allgaier. We're going to look at the rest of the standings here. So once again, 42 drivers will be taking on the track here today of the Toyota Owners 400 under the night sky here. Alright, so we're going to have a good race here. Let's go downstairs for the command of firing the engines.
Say it with me. Drivers, start your...
Alright, yes, cars begin to roll off here, but get ready for the green flag here at Richmond Speedway. This just going to be about to take the hard left corner onto pit road. And there it goes. Jimmie Johnson's controlled car. And we're about to get underway here. Jimmie Johnson's going to lead into the green flag. Jimmie Johnson with the early lead coming off turn 2. Kevin Harvick has fallen back to third place and on the verge of losing even more on that high side. But you can really run that high side here at Richmond if you really can. Looks like Jimmie Johnson going to lead the first lap, and here comes Jeff Gordon on the inside. And Jeff Gordon's going to easily take that first step position to take the lead. Here comes Carl Edwards for second place now. And looks like he will do as well. So Jeff Gordon now is the race leader. Truex Jr. is looking for third place over Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson had the lead for one lap, now falling back quickly. Now in fourth. Truex Jr. has taken third place away. Also side-by-side racing for the rest of the field here. You see Austin Dillon's there now, taking away the fifth position, and Ryan Newman right behind him. Teammates. Johnson remains in the 4th position. Here goes Clint Bowyer, almost 3 wide for one of the cars back there. Clint Bowyer, Dillon Jr, and Kurt Busch. It's very close there, but Clint Bowyer gets that position and they took the lap. That guy front Jeff Gordon remains the race leader here. Only Jimmie Johnson and Jeff Gordon's been the race leader so far, as we're 5 laps into today's race. Over a half-second lead over Eanrhardt here, as most of the field has been single file now, until we get back to the 8th position where Dillon Jr. and Denny Hamlin are battling for the 8th position, I believe. That was actually the 9th position. Dillon Jr. starts falling back once again. Currently 8 laps into today's race here at Richmond. Jimmie Johnson got a little loose there. I wanted his car is very loose. Here comes Ryan Newman. He's looking for 3rd place now. Currently 2nd in points is Ryan Newman. And Ryan is going to easily take 4th place away from Jimmie Johnson. I believe Jimmie Johnson in the 48th is finding a loose race car. That's what it looks like. But meanwhile, over the 2nd lead now for the 24 car. For the 8 car got 31 car loose there. Jimmie Johnson on the inside of him for the 4th position. Here at Richmond, you can really run. It depends on how your car is. You can run the low groove and high groove. But usually, if you get on the high side, your car can get loose, and can get slid you right into the dirt on the high side. So you do have to watch out for that during this race. Currently over a 2.5 lead now for the 24 car, Jeff Gordon. See, Trevor Bayne there. And still lead here between Jeff Gordon and Colin Edwards there as they come off turn 2 on the back stretch. A lot of having battling in the back of the field, which is going to easily let Jeff Gordon catch up to these. Some of the cars I've seen in the back right now not doing very well. The 22 car of Joey Logono, not a good start for them as we're 17 laps in. Excuse me, 16 laps in. All the way back to the 38th position. I also see Brad Keslowski as well there too. Last time running, it was in the 34th position. Kevin Harvick as well, 35th position. Brian Vickers, Kyle Busch, AJ Allmindinger. And some of those guys having good runs already this race. Tony also one of the guys who pretty much dominate these races most of the time. But he's currently in the 20th position and currently gaining positions as I speak. Oh, it's a straightaway lead for the 24 car, Jeff Gordon, over a 2-second lead right now. see more tricks there. Jimmie Johnson remains in 4th place. Ryan Newman has fallen down to 6th place now. So Jeff Gordon currently has led 19 out of 20 laps. Jimmie Johnson was on the pole, led just the first lap of the race until his teammate passed the currently running in the 4th position is Jimmie Johnson, like I said. We had 2.62 seconds last time running for the 24 car Jeff Gordon. Blistering lap times he's been doing. But yeah, he doesn't have the fastest laps currently so far. Kasey Kahne in the 5 has a 23.4, and Jeff Gordon has a 23.8. So it seems like Kasey Kahne is currently the fastest car on track, and Carl Edwards' fastest is only a 24.6. 3-second lead now for Jeff Gordon. Absolutely dominating this race, but we know these can really go on with if a caution does come out. So as we're currently coming to the 25th lap of this race already, let's go and look at our top 10 rundown here. First is Jeff Gordon, second is Carl Edwards, Truex Jr. is 3rd, 4th is Denny Hamlin, 5th is Ryan Newman, 6th is Jimmie Johnson, 7th is Austin Dillon, 8th is Matt Kenseth, 9th is Greg Biffle, and running up the top 10 is Kurt Busch. And after that, 11th is Clint Bowyer, 12th is Menard, 13th position is Kasey Kahne, 14th is Dillon Jr., 15th is Larson, 17th is Hornish Jr, 18th is Greg Biffle, 19th is Stenhouse Jr, and running up the top 20 looks to be Tony Stewart, and behind him is Dillon. It looks like Tony Stewart's trying down the moves to the field. If a caution does come out, we're going to pretty much have to watch out for him. This is also one of those cars that can easily win here at Richmond. He still has a lot of work to do. Let's see how strong this 24 car machine. How about almost a 4-second lead now between the 19 car? They just crossed the finish line. He keep getting over a 10th per lap. That's how fast the 24 car is. Already catching up to the back of the field here. So yeah, most of the field is currently single file here. TV is running second and third. Carl Edwards and Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has catch up to the 19 car of Carl Edwards, trying to get past it right now. This car cannot do it. Just when they can come side by side, this Jeff Gordon's is going to come even more farther and farther away now when they get side by side. But it looks like Denny Hamlin has a stronger car over Carl Edwards right now. See Ryan Newman now looking for 4th place over Mark Truex Jr. right now. Jimmie Johnson's still hanging out there in 6th place. Did start on the pole, like I said. He has fallen back just a little bit. First guy, they really hope to see that light truck come and play with Jeff Gordon now behind the last place car of Danica Patrick. And yeah, even though, as we're about to come down the pit stops here, but even though that 24 car is lapping the cup field, he is still, you can see, still gaining the lead. That's how strong this car is. And these guys are so close in the dirty air. Now 4.87 point lead now for them. But yeah, once again, Kurt Busch in the 41 car. Let's see if I can get to him right now. He pitted out, and he's currently 2 laps down. Not sure if it was qualifying them or they're trying to do some early pitting, but they are currently 2 laps down now. If I am correct, I think Jeff Gordon did want a race this year. So this will definitely help him in the chase. Completely straightaway lead for them, but he does have some heavy lap traffic now he has to deal with now. Yeah, he's still gaining on getting over Carl Edwards and the rest of the field. No caution yet throughout this race right now. You know, we do have some of these Richmond races that you can see Wreckfest here just accidentally turning someone all the time and getting wrecked. But it hasn't been the case here today at Richmond. Yeah, like I said, Kyle Busch is currently the points race leader. Ryan Newman's in 4th place. But if we go all the way back to the 18 machine, he's currently running. If I can try to see, he's currently running 19th position. So if the race does stand as it is for the rest of the race, what the race ended right now, Ryan Newman will have a 3-point lead coming into Talladega. And yeah, you can get some bonus points for being the season point champion too. So that will help them in the chase. So that's the reason why being the points leader is very important to come to the last race, which is actually here in Richmond, before the chase starts. Once again, he's currently running in the 19th position. He was running actually well in the back of the field at the start of the race. Carl Eric's starting to fall back now. He's currently in the 5th position. But if he used up this try to catch up to him, but we should go back to Jeff Gordon here. Lead's catching down since Denny Hamlin's now in 2nd place. The lead has been falling down now. He's now at 4.85 now. So he definitely has some competition coming up here as we come to the halfway point of the race here. Very quick race going on right now with no caution in the race. So let's look at our top 10 rundown here as we're halfway in here. So currently you have Jeff Gordon in first. He has led 50 out of the 51 laps. Currently running in first place. 2nd place is Denny Hamlin. 3rd is Ryan Newman. 4th is Truex Jr. 5th is Carl Edwards. 6th is Jeff Gordon. 7th is Kasey Kahne. 8th is Matt Kenseth. 9th is Biffle. And right up the top 10 is Clint Bowyer. Behind him, 11th, Paul Menard. 12th is Dillon Jr. 13th is Tony Stewart. 14th is Austin Dillon. 15th is Kyle Larson. 16th is Hornish Jr. 17th is Trevor Bayne. 18th is Stenhouse Jr. 19th is Kyle Busch. And right up the top 20 is Jamie McMurray. But once again, kind of running caution-free so far this race. These guys behind Jeff Gordon is finally catching up to the lap traffic finally. Yeah, both of these first and second are currently battling lap traffic, but Denny Hamlin's lead is continuing going down easily past the back cars. Pretty much, since you're not fighting for that lap, since you're not fighting for the fighting to keep yourself on the lead lap, why not just let the 2nd place go by? And that's pretty much what these drivers are doing right now, just going on the high side, letting the 2nd place guy, Denny Hamlin, have to go by. But they're yet, yeah. I do see inside Kasey Kahne now. But Denny Hamlin has pulled away to now 3rd place car of Ryan Newman now. And then these guys do have to make at least one pit stop before the end of the race here, so it's pretty much coming very soon now. And there comes Jeff Gordon to pit road now, which will be pretty much their only pit stop of the race unless a caution does come out. Denny Hamlin's in as well. Looks like Matt Kenseth will have the race lead for right now. You see the rest of these guys coming down the pit road as well here. Matt Kenseth's coming in. So it looks like Biffle will be the race leader. So Matt Kenseth did not get a bonus point for leading a lap. And Biffle will be taking his pit stop as well. So it's Clint Bowyer, Paul Menard. And that's pretty much everyone else there that's not pitted yet. So guys, we wait for the field to cycle out. We'll go back here. Looks like Truex gonna have the 2nd position, I believe. Just taking an update here. Actually, Truex has Biffle the race leader, but I believe we've already pitted. I don't think he has to make it around yet here. just a lap down right now. Currently. So currently now, so Denny Hamlin in the 11 car is gaining about a second over Jeff Gordon as that pit stop. Currently may be the only pit stop of the race here. But look at the heavy lap traffic the 24 car has to deal with right now. Very heavy lap traffic. Joe Logono will not easily get him the position to get him a lap down, I can tell. And not only that, these guys are battling, tries to be on the front row, trying to get their lap back if a caution does come out. "64 laps in now. Current time run right now is only 28 minutes. That's how fast this race has been going by so far. One of these caution-free races once again. You see Jeff Gordon has passed Joe Logono to put him a lap down. Once again, that lead is just coming down now for the 11th Denny Hamlin. It's pretty much a little outside of the lap traffic right now. About to catch AJ Allmindinger. Still about almost a straightaway lead for the 24 car right now. Looking to put the 55 car a lap down as well. What a race the 24 car has been running so far, but he does have some company right now, possibly. Denny Hamlin cutting down on that lead right now. Not only that, Newman also has cut down that lead too. Also had a good pit stop, which led him to catch up a little bit. So it was 3.11 then, now it's 3.05. So now, like, yeah, the way he's running laps right now, he will catch him before the end of the race right now. So the thing is, it's easy to catch him, but it's a whole different story trying to pass him. Now 2.92. Yeah, it's gonna be around 15 laps until he catches him. If he continues to put the laps he's been running right now. But once again, he's just a little away from lap traffic than Jeff Gordon right now. So that's for 75 laps into today's race already. Let's go ahead and look at our top 10 rundown. So once again, Jeff Gordon, currently your race leader. Second is Denny Hamlin. Third is Ryan Newman. Fourth is Jimmie Johnson. Fifth, Scott Kenseth. Sixth is Eanrhardt Jr. Seventh is Carl Edwards. Eighth is Kurt Busch. But here comes Tony Stewart looking for the 8th position. He get it. Ninth is now Kurt Busch. He was the one who pitted earlier than the others. I'm not sure. I think he has to take one more pit stop the way how early he pitted. And he does has the lesser tires than everyone else in the racetrack. So currently now, 9th is Greg Biffle. Now 10th is Kurt Busch. Way back here, 11th is Clint Bowyer. 12th is Paul Menard. 13th, Austin Dillon. 14th is Kyle Busch. 15th is Hornish Jr. 16th is Trevor Bayne. 17th is Kyle Larson. 18th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 18th is Kasey Kahne, excuse me. 19th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And right at the top 20 is the 43 car of Aric Almirola. The Keslowski 21st. He's the last car on the lead lap, I believe. Yes. Currently only 21 cars in the lead lap now. As this one sets a blistering pace now. He's gained now over the 24 car, Jeff Gordon. Of Denny Hamlin, excuse me. Kyle Busch currently has the fastest lap of the race. Let's currently look at the 18 cars Kyle Busch here for a moment. Position to maintain that course for right now. Because right now, the race leader right now, he'll be second in points by about a couple of points. They say about 1 point actually, I think. So Ryan Newman is currently in the 3rd position. Carl Busch in the 4th position, so he will have 1 lap. But Ryan Newman currently has a 1-point lead as they run. Menard right now. Let's see if we can try to pass the 18 Paul Menard. Excuse me, 27 car. Just gonna try to. Let's see, if we get all that green on the outside. It's going to be very tough to pass it. You pretty much can lose that car. We've already seen that. But we've seen that most of the time. When they get onto the outside, they slide a lot. This next car behind him is the 9 car Hornish Jr. He's running over to a 2-second lead over him for the 13th position. He does have a faster car than he's coming these guys to see as well. They picked up the Austin Jr. also in the 3 car, running in 11th position. Back up to the front here, Jeff Gordon. unbelievable race here. He has led 88 out of the 90 laps so completed here. And he's looking forward, trying to get the win here at Richmond once again. Needs to catch down to a little bit because Jeff Gordon's got to catch 2-lap traffic here, so don't count off this race just yet, but if these lap cars can hold him, lap car does have a chance here, but as you see Clint Bowyer in the pit roads again. Also, he did pit it early for some reason. Now he's in the mix of a side-by action between Stenhouse Jr. and Aric Almirola. So he's pretty much stuck in the position right now. 2.73 now. You see Denny Hamlin just entering off turn number 2 here. And look at this. He has no lap cars to deal with. Just 22 car Joey Logono. 2.73 now. 2.63. Pretty much the caution has come out right now to let Denny Hamlin have a chance to get a win here. Because the next caution like this in the race now. So if he pretty much just out of limit to it unless he completely messes up. It's still 2.67 lead now. It's when Denny Hamlin is and Jeff Gordon. That's 82.7. He's really driving the corners, like he really wants this one, but he's definitely gonna come out straight. He got caught in the grass here. Trying to see what it is. It's the 23 car. It looks like he's going to retire out the race here. Shouldn't be a caution, but after the race started, let's see what happened to the 23 car. You see Kyle Busch there. 3 laps to go. Look at that heavy lap traffic the 24 car is in, but running out of time right now for he should easily get the win here. Here to go. Well, let's get look at that heavy lap traffic he is currently in right now, but he should easily get the win here today as we're in the white flag lap. Already has a win here coming towards Richmond. It's going to be the first time multi-winner of the season here. At turn number 4, Jeff Gordon and 24 machine will win the Toyota Owners 400. Denny Hamlin second. A dominating race for the 14 machine here. Absolutely came here to play. Kyle Busch gets the top 10. Also, that's going to help them keep the points lead coming into Talladega. So a great race there for the 24 machine, dominating the completely whole race here. And he will get a good win here, get a good point save for the 24 machine as he goes out to victory lane. So let's go ahead and look at our top 10 rundown, or our finishing results, I should say. Alright, so once again, Jeff Gordon wins the Toyota Owners 400. Second is Denny Hamlin. Third is Ryan Newman. Fourth is Jimmie Johnson. Fifth is Matt Kenseth. Sixth is Tony Stewart. Seventh is Carl Edwards. Eighth is Greg Biffle. Ninth is Kyle Busch. Rounding up the top 10 is Austin Dillon. 11th is Paul Menard. 12th is Kasey Kahne. 13th is Clint Bowyer. 14th is Trevor Bayne, which was the last car on the lead lap. 15th is Hornish Jr. 16th is Keslowski. 17th is Larson. 18th is Aric Almirola. Almirola. 19th is Joey Logano, and 20th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 21st is David Dillon. 22nd is Truex Jr. 23rd is Kevin Harvick. 24th is Brian Vickers. 25th is Jamie McMurray. 26th Johnny Sauter. 27th is AJ Allmindinger. 28th is David Ragan. 29th is Cole Whitt. And running up the top 30 is Reed Sorenson. Alright, so we're going to go and look at a replay, see what happens to the 23 car here before we end here today here at Richmond. We had to retire out of the race here, going down on the bottom of the track. So here's what happens to the 23 car before the end of the race here. 27 car gets into the 23 car of JJ Yeley, goes down the racetrack and got into that grass, and I think that just, you can see the car shaking a lot there once it gets to the grass, and that's what pretty much hurt his car, and that caused him to slow down. But he was below the apron of the racetrack, and he was able to retire out of the race easily, which did not bring out the race. Would bring out the race, and the caution maybe it would have had a one-out shootout if he would have spun out, but it did not happen. So once again, next race is Talladega. 3 and 4 wide racing here. Well, the big bunch right here, we'll find out here. Once again, Jeff Gordon is your racing winner here, and we'll see y'all at the Geico 500 here at Talladega.